are a total revamping of the controls that we have to defend ourselves. And those controls historically have been isolated and siloed and static. And what we need are more dynamic, agile controls that have predictive analytics and understand abnormalities in behavior, not in just people, but in the flow and use of data. Now, on top of that, an intelligence model needs a source to accumulate all of the security-related data in a way that security information and event management can't. So we need, basically, our version of a big data solution to the security problem. Some of the controls themselves will be big data oriented, and my colleague Manoj Nair will be coming up and talking to you about how authentication has to change and be more big data oriented. But security management itself also has to be big data oriented. If we start to adopt this model for the first time, I think we have a chance to not only keep pace with our adversaries, but actually get ahead of them in certain instances, even in the face of a lot of uncertainty. And it's critically important that we do that. Now, some of you, and I don't blame you, will be cynical about whether or if we're able to carry this out. My job and our job in industry is to do the best we can to provide the kind of capability that we can defend ourselves and take advantage of the richness of all of the technology that can be deployed to make our world better. But we can't do this unless we do a better job cooperating. If big data is about having the right volume of data, we can't just rely on internal data, we have to rely on external feeds of data as well to get a force multiplier effect. After all, if the criminals and rogue nation states can get together and share information, why can't the good guys? That's why one of the RSA Conference Awards this year is going to go to an industry group that does a particularly good job of sharing information. But it's not just in the industry, it's in the vendor community as well. And for that reason, it's important that we gather and share intelligence, and that's why I'm so excited about the partnership we have with Juniper Networks. And I'm about to invite Naraf Vitar up, who is the general manager of Juniper Networks' security business. And they do have a very exciting announcement that they just, I think, came out with today about Juno Spotlight, which is an advanced capability for sharing information about attacks and attackers and so much more. And our partnership is about sharing information bidirectionally with Juno Spotlight and RSA Live, our version of an intelligence sharing capability. So it's these kinds of things that are being done industry to industry and vendor to vendor that will make big data analytics that much more powerful. So I'm very happy to welcome Naraf on stage now. Thank you.